What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Spencer. Taking a look at the new Ninja support. Why not? So I'm going to go over all the new cards, and then I'm going to go over every other Ninja card in existence. Before this, I don't really know much about it other than I think they were like some weird FTK deck at some point in time, and that they may have been good at some time in existence. Not since I haven't played the game, so we'll see if this changes anything. We'll go over the new cards, and then we'll go over everything else. Is a theme that has had cards since the very dawn of the game. Monsters of all sort of levels and attributes. Ninjas are supported by Ninjutsu Art spell and trap cards that enable all forms of ever-shifting strategies. There are as many effects as there are kinds of ninja, allowing you to build all sorts of decks. I think they're warrior, so... Oh, this is a winged beast, not wind. An earth winged beast effect monster. It's a level 1. No attack. You can only use the first and third effects for this card once per turn. You can send this card from your hand to the graveyard. Special summon one ninja monster from your hand in face up or face down defense position. Maybe for some like high level ones. Alright. Cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. The turn it was special summon or flipped face up. Okay. During your opponent's main or battle phase, you can fusion summon one ninja fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or field as material. So this doesn't really make sense yet. This is a polymerization as a monster, so you don't have to use polymerization, obviously. We'll take a look at how good the fusion monsters are and if there even is a new fusion. There's a new fusion. That makes sense. And we'll see if the other ones are good too. Not the greatest start in the world, but definitely not bad. Okay, so this is the other one. This is a level 2. That was a level 1. This is a level 2. This is a water insect effect. So I guess they really are all over the place. 200 attack, 2100 defense. Sure. You can only use the first and second effects of this card's name each once per turn. If you control a ninja card or a face-down defense position monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. That's a little bit better, right? Free special summons? Who doesn't like that? When your opponent activates a monster effect, you can target one of your face-down defense position monsters, change it to face-up defense position, and if you do, change this card to face-down defense position. Then if the targeted monster was a ninja monster, accept a copy of itself, negate that opponent's activated effect. I mean, you could technically use this in Guru, all right? Control a face-down defense position monster, special summon, but it wouldn't do anything otherwise, right? Although I guess it would flip Guru, but flipping Guru isn't really the hardest thing in the world. I'm not liking this whole flip effect thing. This kind of helps it a little bit because you can, like, you're not depending on your opponent, I guess, attacking into your monster. Traditionally, how flip monsters work, or not depending on a trap card like Guru. We'll have to see what other ninja cards do and if they have any good flip effects. Okay, this is level 3 Wind Beast effect monster. So these two are Winged Beast, and that's a beast. So Tri-Brigade just always has to be kept in mind. 1600 attack, 2000 defense. If this card is normal or special summon or flip face up, you can special summon one ninja monster from your hand or graveyard. Why no special summon from the deck? Like, I feel like that's what ninjas need. I've not even read the cards yet, but graveyard's pretty cool, but alright. When your opponent activates a card or effect that targets one ninja card or a face-down defense position monster you control and no other cards, and this card is in your graveyard, you can special summon this card in face-down defense position. If you do, return the targeted card to hand. What if your opponent just hits him with Imperm? I don't like that card. I'm not going to lie to you. If this gets Imperm too, it's like a total dud. So this card leaves a lot to be desired for me. Okay, so this is the fusion. It's a level 6 fusion, Dark Warrior. Requires 2 ninja monsters with different types. Shouldn't be too hard. Must first be either fusion summoned or special summoned from your extra deck by tributing the above cards. Oh, cool. So you don't have to use polymerization. Neat. Okay, your ninja monsters can attack directly. I'm guessing this also counts as that. Cannot be targeted for attacks while you control a face-down defense position monster. When your opponent activates a card or effect, you can special summon one ninja monster from your deck. Now we're talking. So it's literally like if your opponent plays the game, you get to special summon one from your deck in face-down defense position, which then makes it untargetable, and then they can attack directly. That helps because of the monster negate one, like a lot. A lot. I haven't read anything too crazy. I feel like I'm always like either overhyping stuff or underhyping it. Like, I don't know. This just doesn't seem like good stuff. This is a quick play spell. You can only use the first, second effects of this card's name each once per turn. If your opponent controls a card, set one ninjutsu art spell and trap, or one ninja monster, one from your deck and one from your graveyard, except a copy of itself. So this is obviously very... Well, no, it's a quick effect, so that's cool. That's cool. But if it activates during your opponent's turn, you obviously can't activate that trap. But... Oh, and set one and or. It's cool to set from the deck. We'll have to take a look at how good these trap cards are, like the new one and the other ones, because there's a lot of trap cards for this. So maybe there's some really good stuff that you can use. This is alright for sure, especially as a quick play spell. It's just unfortunate that you won't, if you're going first and your opponent starts playing and you activate it, you're most likely not going to be able to activate that card until your next turn, which is just kind of slow. If this set card is sent to the graveyard, you can target one face-up monster in the field, change it to face-down defense position. Really just feels like Guru control stuff. Maybe they have Guru-like effects. I keep saying that, but it just seems like it. Ninjutsu, this is a spell. It's an equip spell. Okay. You can only use the second and third effects of this card's name each once per turn. The equipped monster gains 500 attack and is treated as a ninja monster. Okay, you can give one of your cards ninja training. Why not? You can banish one ninja monster from your graveyard, then target one card on the field, destroy it. So, it seems like this is a going second deck for sure. Like, so far, at least. It seems to be like the idea. When I read cards like this. Okay. If this card is sent from field to the graveyard, you can target one of your banished ninja monsters, either add it to your hand or special summon it in face down defense position. So that's pretty nice, because if they destroy that monster this is equipped to, and you've already used this effect, you just get to add it back. So definitely some good long-term plays you can make with this card. I saw the word Fallen and my heart dropped. I'm like, more Fallen of Alabasta support? No. This is a continuous trap. You can only use the first second effects of this card name once per turn and only once that turn. Activate this card by targeting one ninja monster or face down defense position monster in the field. Tribute it. And if you do, special summon one ninja monster from your deck. When this card leaves the field, send the summoned monster to the graveyard. It's almost like an equip spell or equip trap of some sort. If this card is face up, you can target one Ninjutsu Art continuous spell trap in your spell and trap zone. Return it to the hand. I'm sure there's lots of cool stuff you can do with that, which we will find out momentarily, because I'm going to jump over to the other side and see what's up with the other ninja cards. This is literally every card that has the word ninja in it. I'm sure they're all related of some sort. And I feel like ninjas were in like Arc V for some random one, because there's a lot of monsters I remember in the middle of the show where everyone got like their own Pendulum monster. It was very strange. It was very, very strange. And I think one of the side characters on like one episode got it. This is just a vanilla monster. It's Ninken Dog. Nice. He mastered Extreme Ninjutsu. Good for him. Good for him. Okay, so now we could probably get started for some real stuff. So from highest level to lowest. Yellow Dragon Ninja. So this is probably where that first card comes in, right? Because special summons and face down. Cannot be special summoned except by the effect of a ninja monster. Easy enough. The new card does that. Once per turn, quick effect. You can send one ninja monster and one ninjutsu art card from your hand and or face up field to the graveyard. Then target up to 2 spells and traps on the field. Destroy them. It's a quick effect, so you gotta. I think that's kind of nice. Nothing really has to do with face down, which seems like what all the support wants you to do. That's an interesting one. It's something to keep in the back, in the back of your head. Twilight Ninja Getsuga the Shogun. You contribute some of this card by attributing one ninja monster. Fair enough. Okay, so the one that freely special summons itself just kind of makes more sense now. Like you need it, although, I don't know. If this card is in attack position, you can target 2 ninja monsters in your graveyard. Change this card to defense position, and if you do, special summon those monsters. Very cool, because you can just probably fusion summon with him, like after you get the effects out of it, right? So you got the fusion monster and you got this on the board. Although it doesn't really do anything like that much. It just brings stuff back. It's just all, combo enablers at that point. Black Dragon Ninja cannot be special summoned except by the effect of a ninja monster or ninjutsu art card. Once per turn during either player's turn, you can send one ninja monster and one ninjutsu card from your hand and or face-up field to the graveyard. Then target one monster on the field, banish it. I'm hoping that some of these cards have effects when sent to the graveyard. I don't remember reading anything that had anything crazy like that. Oh, no. If it's sent from the field to the graveyard. So, the spell cards do that. Thank goodness, because otherwise you'd just be losing a lot of advantage. These make a little more sense now. This one does, for sure. I think almost all of them had effects like that. Or at least the spell cards I know did. And the trap card. So, okay. I mean, you have access to targeting banish. I wish it banished any card. Like, I would obviously be a lot better. This was always pretty cool. That you can do this. So spells and traps, banish monsters. Okay, I feel it. Cannot be special summoned except with a ninjutsu art card effect. Spells and traps cannot be destroyed by card effects. I don't know. I feel like you can literally just play. I can't think of the name off the top of my head. It's a rock monster. It protects all your spells and traps, and it's like way easier to trigger. So I feel like this is definitely not worth it. Okay, this is a pendulum. It's a scale 1. If your ninja monster attacks a defense position monster, piercing damage. Okay. Monster effect, you can reveal one ninjutsu art card in your hand, special summon this card from your hand. Okay. Free special summon, which I'm sure is a very good thing. These are 7s as well. Like you go into ring 7s. I don't know how important that is. Red Dragon Ninja. When this card is summoned, you can banish one ninja or ninjutsu art card from your graveyard, then target one set card your opponent controls. Reveal that set card, then return it to either the top or the bottom of the deck. Your opponent cannot activate the targeted card in response to this card's activation. Very cool. And I guess it's kind of easy to trigger. It does require a little bit of setup, but I'm sure there's probably random searchers, right? That would just be really easy to get this in the graveyard. It does seem massively conditional, but at least it's a good effect. It kind of reminds me of Uriah a little bit, but maybe even slightly better, right? Because if it's well, I guess they could activate it in the standby phase, right? Like some of these cards. So how good is this card really? I don't know. Senior Silver Ninja. When this card is flipped face up, you can special summon any number of ninja monsters from your hand and or graveyard and face down defense position. Okay. Not bad. So if you got a bunch in your graveyard, just bring them all back and you just got a big wall. And I'm sure there's tons of ways that you can trigger this. So, all right, that's definitely one of the better cards so far, especially when you want to talk about extending combos. Once per turn during either player's turn, you can discard one ninja monster, then activate one of these effects. This turn, ninja monsters and ninjutsu art cards you control cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. Like I said, that rock monster does the same thing. One ninja monster you control gains 1,000 until the end of this turn. So some of these, obviously, some of these cards are very old and they're just not going to be, the game just moved on from a lot of them. This is Blue Dragon. So there's Red Dragon. This is Blue Dragon. Once per turn during either player's turn, you can discard one ninja monster and one ninjutsu art card, then target one face-up monster your opponent controls. This turn, that monster's effects are negated. Also, that monster cannot attack. Yeah, I mean that exists, right? That's a card effect. Yeah, that does stuff. I don't know how good it is because the other ones let you send from face-up field, so you're literally going 2 cards less in card advantage to target a card, assuming the cards you're sending, hopefully they have effects in the graveyard, but maybe they don't. I don't know. I'm not that biggest fan of this one. I don't think that's that great. Karakuri Ninja MDL 7749 Nanashik. How did this get past anybody reading this card? This card must attack if able. Okay. When this face-up card is selected as an attack target, change its battle position. When this card is normal summon, you can draw a number of cards equal to the number of face-down defense position Karakuri monsters you control. So, I don't think any of them are. I don't even know why this... Just because it has the word ninja. It's not a ninja card. Okay. That makes more sense. Alright. We're getting closer to like level 4 monsters, thankfully. Earth Armor Ninja. If your opponent controls a monster, you control no monsters. It's okay. Cyber Dragon. Oh man, this deck really is just blind going second, isn't it? Which I don't know if that's very good right now. Interesting. Yellow Ninja. If this card, excuse me. So now we're in level 4 territory. If this card is normal summon or flip face up, you can special summon one level 4 lower ninja monster from your hand in attack position or face down defense position. Also, you cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck for the rest of this turn except ninjas. That just seems really restrictive. Like, I feel like you could literally just use general rank 4 support, and I feel like that would be better. Ninja Grandmaster Sasuke. Hilarious. At the start of the damage step, if this card attacks a face-up defense position, destroy it. Not really vibing with that. When this card is normal summon, you can add one Ninjutsu Art card from your deck to your hand. When this card is flipped or special summon, you can add one ninja monster from your deck to your hand. So this card's like easily like the best card in the deck so far, probably, or like one of them. Of the lower ones is clearly a 3 of. It's not even a once per turn either. You can just keep doing it. Nice. Oh, here's another Karakuri monster, but I don't know. These just aren't ninjas, right? We'll just skip them. Strike Ninja. This is an old card, right? Like, way old. You can banish 2 dark monsters from your graveyard. Banish this face-up card until the end phase. Interesting. I think it was used to banish stuff, and then I think, like, Return from a Different Dimension was, like, comboed with it. Something like that. When this card is summoned, you can target one ninja monster you control, increase its level by 1. Probably using some, like, niche, like, warrior combo, which maybe you would be able to do. I can't really think of anything off the top of my head, though. This is Go-Go the Gallant Ninja. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent must discard 2 random cards. Your opponent must have at least 5 cards in their hand for you to activate and resolve this effect. Too niche, unfortunately, even though it's a great effect. White Ninja. Flip. Target 1 defense position monster in the field. Like, okay, like, do you have to just play Scare Claws? Is that what the answer to this is? To guarantee these effects, like these decent effects about, you know, defense position monsters? Maybe. Although, doesn't Scareclaw also make it so your monsters can't be in attack position, or is it only your opponents? All face-up monsters in the field are changed to defense position, so never mind. Well, I mean, you could still use this. I don't know if you would, but you could. Twilight Ninja Shingetsu. Monsters your opponent controls cannot target face-up ninja monsters for attack except this one. Your opponent cannot target face-up ninja monsters with card effects except this one. I guess it's just literally just like a sponge of effects. Like for bad effects, negative effects against you. If this card is destroyed by battle, sent to the graveyard, or if this card in your possession is destroyed by an opponent's card effect, sent to the graveyard, you can add one ninja monster from your deck to your hand. That's not horrible. Theoretically, like, if you have 2 of these, like, they can't attack you? Probably. Like an old-fashioned attack lock. But it's so easy to break now. Air Armor Ninja. When this card is summoned, you can target one ninja monster you control, reduce its level by 1. So this one increases, this one decreases. Those are definitely cards. But I don't know. I just imagine staring down like Fleur, Chi-Xiao, and then the trap, and then you see this in your hand, you're like, don't know if that's so good. Mass Ninja Ebusu. Once returned, if you control a face-up ninja monster other than this card, you can activate this effect. Return a number of your opponent's spells and traps to the hand equal to the number of ninja monsters you control. Also, every face-up Go-Go the Gallant Ninja you control can attack your opponent directly. Okay. If you control... So you get just to return 2 spells. They can respond to it, though. I don't know. Okay, this is Aqua Armor Ninja. When your opponent's monster declares a direct attack, if you have another ninja monster in your graveyard, you can banish this card from your graveyard to target the attacking monster and negate the attack. So, just not good. Upstart Golden Ninja. Do you draw 1 card? Once per turn, you can set 1 trap from your hand to the... You can send 1 trap from your hand to the graveyard, special one level 4 lower ninja monster from your deck. We'll see if any of them have effects when sent to the graveyard. It's just unfortunate, right? If you open this, you just don't have a trap in your hand. It's like, what are you going to do? Penguin Ninja. You can target 2 spells and traps your opponent controls, return them to the hand. Pretty funny. This is Karakur. You will skip that. Lady Ninja Yay. Dang. This is a win level 3. You could discard 1 win monster from your hand. Yeah, that's... Yeah. Oh, you get to return all spells and traps. But, I don't know. Just returning to the hand ain't the greatest effect in the world, because we'll just use it again. Flip, you can target 1 spell card on the field, destroy it. If the target is set, reveal it. And if it is a spell card, otherwise return it to the original position. So, not too good. Target 1 trap card on the field, same thing. They do opposite effects. Neither are good, but their card art, exquisite. So, they do have that going for it. Okay, this is the other Pendulum. Like I said, I think this is from a random episode of Arc V. You cannot Pendulum summon monsters except ninja monsters, so clearly your scales are insane. This effect cannot be negated. Okay. Once per turn, when your ninja monster declares an attack, you can make that monster gain 1,000 attack until the end of the damage step. Alright. Just free 1k. You contribute this card and then target 1 ninja monster you control against 800 attacks. So you're probably not going to be using that effect, but you're probably not Pendulum summoning in this deck. Even though these are, like, funny. And then, like, they're not horrible cards either. Ninjutsu Art Notebook. Once per turn, you can send 1 ninja monster from your hand to the graveyard, set 1 Ninjutsu Art spell and trap directly from your deck. Sucks that you have to send, like... This deck is just not good with advantage. It seems to be the biggest problem. Fuma Shuriken. Equip only to a ninja monster. Gains 700 attack. Okay. This is another... Oh, this is a field spell. If a ninja monster is summoned to your field, you can target 1 ninja monster or 1 ninjutsu art card in your graveyard, add it to your hand, but you cannot activate cards or the effects of cards with that name for the rest of the turn. Sure, I mean, that's something. Excuse me. If a ninja monster or ninjutsu art card you control would be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can banish 1 ninja monster from your graveyard instead. Yeah, it's not a very good field spell. Doesn't progress your game state enough. Okay, Armor Ninjutsu Art of Rust Mist, of course. When a monster is special summoned to your opponent's field, if you control a ninja monster, have the attack. Lame. Ninjutsu Art of Duplication. Target 1 ninja monster. This is also a continuous trap. Special summon any number of ninja monsters from your deck, each in face-up attack position or face-down defense position with the combined levels less than or equal to the level of the attributed monster. And then, yeah, it's kind of like a soft equip, right? When it's sent to the graveyard, it destroys those monsters. I don't know. I don't know. Does this count, actually? Ninja monsters? I think it probably counts as a ninja monster. It's kind of hilarious. But yeah, I think that you might actually use this card in the deck. It's one of the better ones, technically. Even if it is kind of lame. Ninjutsu Art of Shadow Sealing. Continuous trap. Target 1 ninja monster... Tribute 1 ninja monster to target 1 monster opponent controls. Banish that target. I feel like you could just play Dark Magician if you really wanted to do that. But I guess the cool thing is there's a 1-less effect, right? Because it needs Eternal Soul, Dark Magical Circle, and Dark Magician. While that card is banished, its main monster zone cannot be used. Alright. Monster card zone. Maybe if you... Yeah, that's not bad, right? Because you can banish it from the extra monster zone. I think that... Does the extra monster zone count as a monster card zone? I'm sure it does. When this face-up card leaves the field, turn the card banished by this effect to the same monster zone in the same position. Maybe you can, I'm not sure. This is another continuous trap, so I guess that's what all of them are. Okay. Ninjutsu Art of Mirage Transformation. Tribute 1 ninja monster, then target 1 monster your opponent's graveyard. Special summon it to your field. It is also treated as a ninja monster while the card is face up on the field. And then when it's sent to the graveyard. Okay. None of these really have effects when tributed, so that's kind of unfortunate. If this, if it says if this card is tributed, that would make a big difference. And I don't remember any of the other cards saying that had an effect too. Like if tributed. I'm gonna look back at them after this because now I kind of understand it a lot more. So we'll see. Armor Ninjutsu Art of Freezing. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, if you control a ninja monster, you can flip this card face up, negate that attack, and end the battle phase. Lame. Ninjutsu Art of Transformation. Activate this card by attributing one face-up ninja monster. How many monsters do you have to tribute? Special summon one beast, winged beast, or insect monster from your hand or deck whose level is less than or equal to the level of the tributed monster had on the field +3. Interesting. I mean, that's not... I don't know. This one's not horrible, technically, because they have pretty good effects, right? Or they can. They can. Ninjutsu Art of Decoy. Target one ninja monster you control. It cannot be destroyed by battle. Like forever, I guess. Kind of funny. Ninjutsu Art of Super Transformation. Activate this card by targeting one ninja monster you control and one face-up monster your opponent controls. Send them to the graveyard. Then special one dragon, dinosaur, or sea serpent monster. Okay, why not? Whose level is less than or equal to the combined original levels of the monsters. When this card leaves the field, banish that monster. Alright, I mean, that's definitely one of the better ones. We'll take a quick look at the extra deck, and I want to briefly look back at the other cards. Okay, so this is a Super Heavy Samurai, so don't have to worry about that. Super Heavy Samurai, don't have to worry about that. Number 12, Crimson Shadow Armor Ninja. 2 level 5s. Once per turn during either player's turn, you can detach one material from his card. This turn, face-up ninja monster control cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. It's not really doing too much. Blade Armor Ninja. Once per turn, you can attach one XYZ material from his card, then target one ninja monster you control. It can make it a second attack. Nothing to write home about, right? Link Monster. 2 ninja monsters. During your main phase, you can set one Ninjutsu Art spell and trap directly from your deck. You can only use this effect once per turn. So you play, like, whatever you one of these once. Like, play one of those. While this card points to a monster, this card cannot be targeted for an attack. Also, your opponent cannot target it with card effects. Yeah, nice. So if it stays on the field, it's got a decent... For a Link 2, to have 2k attack, it's pretty good. So the Link is good. That's a good sign. Okay, we'll go back to the website here. I'm not going to go over all the cards. That's mostly the monsters, right? Cannot be destroyed by battle. So from the hand, so that's for the bigger ones. During your opponent's main, you can fusion summon. So this one's still like pretty decent, kind of. Although I feel like you want to go to the Link more. You control a ninja card. You can special on this card when your opponent activates effect. You can target one of your face down. I mean, that's cool because you can do the penguin, ninja penguin, to flip it face up. And a couple, there's 2 more, right? If this card is added to your hand, except by drawing, you can special summon it. Okay. This card is special summon or flip face up. You can target one ninja and ninjutsu card in your graveyard. Ugh, I hate cards that are so dependent on your like other things happening, and they don't just like you can't just use the effect. So that's I didn't like that one. This card is normal special summon or flip face up. You can special summon a ninja monster from your hand. When your opponent activates a card or effect that targets a ninja card or a face down defense vision card, and this card's in your graveyard. I mean, this one's definitely not bad because, like, if you use the traps, you're tributing them, right? And do the spells have anything when sent? If this is sent to the graveyard, if this you can target face up, change it to face down. So that one's not bad because you could use it with a lot of different effects, I suppose. So that one makes a little more sense. Ugh, I just hate that. Just let it set from the deck. If you read like cards like Fallen of Albaz, you know what I mean? Like like Branded Fusion. There's like literally no stipulations on it. You can banish this card. If this card is sent from field to graveyard, target one of your banished ninja monsters. So that's pretty neat. If it's sent to the graveyard, you get to bring something back. And if you tribute it, right, this like continuous spell from the face-up field to activate one of the other effects. I'm not too impressed. I think Konami decides when they want to make good cards, and other times they just make cards to appease. So, but if you like ninja cards, like, all right, that's fine. Like, this just clearly makes the deck better. I don't know how good it makes it. I don't know, but definitely some improvements there. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Other than that, that's going to do it for today's video, and I'll see you guys next time.